Hello, YouTube. Well, while I'm waiting for the chance to be able to touch version 5.6 of the Genshin Impact, we are checking out a new game. Well, new to me, and that is Tera. It seems to be something that might be up my alley. I don't know. It all depends. But I hope I like it. The game starts off with a character creator, which I didn't find that bad. And first off, I went through all the different types of races and looked at them and saw what ones I liked. I wound up going for the Ellen and the Valkyrie. It's a little bunny girl creature thing. I basically wanted to pick. I did go through all the classes, mostly to see what they were like, but when I found one I liked because I liked the look of the weapon, and I also saw low complexity. I decided to go with that as my default, and luckily the character creation system itself wasn't that bad. I wound up going for the long curly hair look in a brownish purple tone, and I kept the default eyes because I thought they suited. But for some reason, naming this character was the hardest thing ever, because not even my own name that I use would work. I also found it interesting how some versions of the outfit would trim the hair. But yeah, I wound up naming my character Lopette, which is basically lop like a bunny, and then et to be little, because my own names, none of the names I normally go for when naming characters worked, and I was so mad. Learning the controls for combat in this game was actually quite difficult, and I have come to the realization that it is probably not meant for a controller initially. Like, I feel like this game is much better off on PC, or even as a mobile, like, auto battler type of thing, because the controls were funky. But once I finally figured out how to work them, I felt comfortable
What is it, kid?
trying to record some actual combat, because I didn't record the initial combat because I was like trying to learn, and I was still awful. Not good. But it is an interesting game. I did like, it happens to be the 7th anniversary of the console edition, so they gave me a free scarf. I liked being able to put that on my character. And I did find it interesting how during some cutscenes my controller vibrated like crazy.
This one doesn't have the sight.
Like, it was nuts. This game is free to play, so to speak, as in it's a free to download and you probably can get through it completely free to play. However, there is some monetization. Like, just looking at the freaking add-ons page, initially
What brings you here?
there's one $50 one, and then $14.99, $21.99, $99, $9.99. Like, they want you to spend money. But I did like how cute the character was. One thing I did find annoying was the lack of ability to jump, but I did notice that the interaction button was what would normally be the jump button. They also do give you a variety of clothing items throughout the game that act as, like, they have stats attached, and you also can upgrade your weapon, so I think visually you're not stuck in the same outfit. So if you don't like the default outfit, you do get a visual upgrade, so that's nice. I mean, my experience with this game wasn't bad, but I did find it awkward. Especially as someone who is used to Genshin. And it took me a while to learn how to turn the UI off just to take a screenshot without the UI so that I could have a nice thumbnail. I did not care for the dialogue at all. And I mean, this game is definitely something more so meant for PC. Like, there's no denying that fact. It is way more meant for PC. Like, that is just what I can tell from the way the UI is and how awkward the controls are, so I don't really think I'll be playing this again on console. Unless a different console has a better control scheme, but at the very least on Xbox, which is what I played it on, I won't. I probably won't be playing this again unless I'm bored and waiting for Genshin to update, but I have another video I need to make on another game. I did find the combo system interesting, and I did like the little... It was weird having the normal attack button be the trigger, because I'm so used to trigger just being, like, it's only an attack button if you're an archer. Navigating was also difficult because I couldn't see, like, a map marker that usually told me where an NPC was that I was supposed to talk to. And it was very difficult getting around, like, the first major city. I did like the fast travel system, being riding on a Pegasus, giving you establishing shots. But it's also like, damn. What the heck? Just give me a little loading screen, okay? I don't need to spend 5 minutes riding a flying horse. At some points there are those little yellow arrows, which I did appreciate. I very much appreciated having something pointing out where I'm supposed to go. Though, I did find the lack of music very annoying. Like, it genuinely made me angry. Like, why is there no background music? Like, not even combat music. Like, come on, man. And my character only has, like, little efforts. So it's like, there's nothing. It's a nothing burger. That's what I feel playing this. It's a nothing burger game to me. Like, sure, I bet toward the end game it's probably nicer, but I am not good at this, and I did not fully enjoy it, so I'm not going to be continuing it.
Now.
It did bother me that the cutscene audio cues are, like, out of sync with the text. I think I did okay on my first major fight. At the point I had actually learned how the combat worked, and it felt okay taking it on. All they really did was the tutorial section when they found the pop-up screen, but the fight went quite faster than I thought it would. Of course, I could just cut out most of my footage because it's mostly a lot of me just looking away to Google how the heck do I play this game.
Unable to harness the tree's power, the Argons left, content with stopping the divine sight. Without the seer's warnings, the Argon assault began in earnest. The Valkion Federation rallied the races together to defend against the Argons. But now, more than ever, they need strong defenders, like you.
After that boss fight and a little more just spamming the A button and watching a cutscene, I discovered the fast travel system, which I found a little funky, but whatever. I mean, I talked about it before in the beginning.
May memory endure.
I'm not sure how I would rank this game, but would I go back to it? No. And would I spend money on it? Also no. I did find it weird that fast traveling is supposed to cost money when, how are you supposed to get between areas without fast traveling? Like, what the heck? Like, at least it's in-game currency that you probably earn as you level up, but still, it's like, what the heck? And I thought that the freaking... Like, for a second I thought, am I supposed to control this thing? But no, it finally went through. It's like a freaking flying horse going through a Stargate and then going at warp speed. Like, what? But, yeah, I just wanted to check out this game. There's another game I'm going to be checking out today, but the video will be going out at another time. Mostly for my sanity. But yeah. If you think I should try to deal with this game more, let me know. If you play this game, please let me know also. Thank you for watching. If you would prefer my usual Genshin content, also let me know. Just do me a favor, subscribe. It will help my channel grow, so that way, you know, I can eventually become a large enough channel to where, you know, I mean, if I can break the 1,000 total public views, that would be amazing. Because right now I'm sitting somewhere in the high 700s at time of recording this voiceover, and it would be really nice to see some more views. And also, I'm at almost 30 public watch hours, and I'm like, what? Okay, I just checked, but turns out I'm at almost 900 views, like, total views for my entire, like, across all of my entire channel, and it's just like, wow. Wow, holy crap. But, yay! I made it to the larger city, and I called it quits, because I could not deal with this game anymore. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.